the new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. What are these fighters thinking now? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Checks with the projectile. We know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What'll happen here? Player one has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. I think they want to KO! Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Uses their drive gauge. Smart play with the throw. And hits them with a stopping bomb. Sonic boom. The impact doesn't do anything. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Medium kick hit. Flawless round. They got him so quick. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Was looking for that jump attack. There's a corner switch. The drive impact netted them a sweet punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Neither of them willing to back off here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Misses the drive impact. All right, what's coming up next? Checks them with the projectile. The jump in catches them. KO! Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. The fight continues in the middle of the stage, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one is in burnout, drives off the table. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Shows a medium kick. Burnout activates. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. They return to center stage. Gotta find the target. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Connects with the throw. What's next? Smart play with the throw. Closes it out. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shows a medium kick. Player two chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Throws them. What's next? Goes for the super art? That's not gonna hit. Next hit will end the round. In a dire situation, they couldn't shake the projectile. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Grabs them. Player one chases them down. Sonic boom. Player two had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with some hits them with a stop and bop. Drive gauge is looking bad. What'll they do now? Is it time to go on the offensive, or will they try to turtle up? Player digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 1 in dire straits, experiencing burnout. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Checks him with the boom. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the corner. Both fighters planning something? Throws them! Are we gonna see a comeback here? Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Sonic Blade to flip. Burnout activates. Time to reassess the situation. Great job in escaping that corner. There's a burnout. Let's loose a boom. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. A lot of pressure building up here. Boom! Will they go all in without drive? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Sonic boom. Just go for it. Turns out. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Got him all the throw connects. Both sides. A fireball at that range. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Jumps. Brushes that off and keeps going. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Was that a good decision? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Knockdown. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Neither of them willing to back off here. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Blocks the low heavy. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. What'll happen here? They need to rely on their instincts here. Shows the medium kick. Both experiencing burnout. Player 1 has a gutsy fireball, gives them the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Drive time. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Fantastic reactions there. G-right kick for a mid, brushes that off and keeps going. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. They can't squander this punish counter chance. You've got to be mindful of this is going to be bad news. Uses the target combo as a filler. Zones with the fireball. Sonic boom. A real test of nerves here. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Shows the media tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. The jump-in instinct, were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? A single hit will do it. Turns out, flatlines them. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Boom! This is it. Who's gonna take it all? This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Fires without warning. Checks them with the boom. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Full F hits them with a stop and bop. More fuel to the fire. Put them up. Takes it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Lands the super. Turns out. Player 2 is in burnout state, prepared to carry a situation. His anti-air in the clutch. What's next? Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. Down on life, they gotta make a move. Can this drive bring them back? Flatline zone. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Overdrive art. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1, in that dangerous burnout state, takes a trip. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Knockdown. Burns the drive gauge. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Can't keep track of these corner switches. Player 1 chases them down. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Shoots off a fireball up close. Checks him with the boom. Grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player experiencing burnout. Sonic boom. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Go solid puncher. Expect to see some added pressure here. Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Uses their drive gauge. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. They trade hits. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. The low drop. Reversal. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Drive gauge gap here. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They've got about half life left. Close range projectile. Medium kick. Yo, Ross, super hit. Good decision with that throw. Okay, here we go. Let's use the boom. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 2 is in a very good spot. They didn't take the throw. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.